Welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So I got a laugh, a bunch of teenagers should be in school, but they're hanging out because, they've been told to engage in the harassment, psychological harassment. So on the bus, I had to do a video before I come on the bus, and she comes to sit next to me, right, not sit next to me with a seat, about a seat over, and she takes out some white tissue out of her bag and she threw it down on the seat right next to us, right? So she's sitting on, there's an empty seat in the middle. I'm sitting on one seat, there's an empty seat, and she's sitting on the next seat. Then she starts staring at me, like looking at me in my face and all this stuff. So, and then start, engaging in hand signals. So I took up my phone to record her ass, right? And also to record the tissue on the thing so I can show you guys. I talk about this, how people would earlier in my Target and how they would like walk in front of me and just throw like white paper or white tissue. It's always a white tissue or white paper, right? They would throw it right in front of me, right? And so they're like walking towards me. They take tissue out of their pocket or paper out of their pocket and just throw it on the ground right in front of me, right? And I talked about this too, early in my Target, if I didn't know what was going on. When I used to go when I was taking the train home to and from work, right, or anywhere I'm going. In the train station, people will walk up to me and then again throw white tissue or white paper on the train tracks. And so after this was being done so much, I literally had to like stop going to the edge of the platform to wait for the train. That I usually stand in the middle of the platform or I stand against the wall if there's like a wall on the opposite side, right? So now when they do this stuff again, right? They do this stuff again. They start doing this stuff again. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm going to record it. Because again, I never had this shit, the white guy again. What I talk about, right? You'll see what I say. White guy, right? This is what they'll do. This is all a pattern. This is a pattern of harassment. And this is what they engage in, right? From the, this is again, it's another targeted method. And it's meant to look like it's natural, but it's not. It is a pattern. And I keep showing you guys from time to time. So sometimes when I expose them in such a way, they'll stop doing it. But then they'll always go back to, it's part of the coercive persuasion. It's they always have to do what is called, it's the word, I'm looking for the word here, when it comes to conditioning, particularly brainwashing and mind control, right? Anyway, I can't think of the word right now. But anyway, they have to reinforce it. So they have to reinforce certain things over and over in time. And of course, you're going to stop looking at me all over again. I want to show you guys what it is that they do, right? To show you guys their pattern, right? Their pattern of harassment. So, like I said, he's sticking a hot tongue at me. Yeah, so they'll do new recruits. Look, more white guys. So why now I'm so bombarded? Right? I like go to pick up my daughter. I'm being bombarded. Again, it doesn't bother me, but I just want to show you guys. Right? I want to show you guys a series of patterns in what it is that they do. Right? Once you start recognizing the patterns and identifying the tactics and methods, you'll as a TI, you will get over that fear conditioning. That you're still traumatized. Don't think you're not traumatized. The fact that I'm, recognizing what it is that they're doing, it lets you know that it's still traumatized. I'm just not allowing it to, create that anchor, that fear anchor, right? So, but anyhow, but this is what they do. I do following me. Look, he's following behind me and then turn around and walk back. Look. See? You're sitting there. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm supposed to be scared, right? But again, this is the type of shit that they do, right? This is the type of shit that they do, and this is why I do what I do, exposing their asses, right? As you walk past me, stick his thumb in his head, right? So again, this is what they do. They'll always find new recruits because they're a bunch of dumbasses. I don't feel no way of saying they're a bunch of dumbasses, right? because that's who they are. And they will engage in all sorts of methods and tactics. Like I said, it is my duty, it is my purpose to bring what's invisible to visibility, right? Bringing the invisible into visibility, right? Again, this is the type of shit that they engage in. It's like the pattern never change. Like I said, they'll stop because again, they need to do a shock and awe, and they need to reinforce their conditioning over and over, time to time, because that's what they do. That's part of a person persuasion program. That's always part of brainwashing, right? That is always part of brainwashing. It's the reinforcement of the conditioning. And so what I show you guys is exactly that, right? The reinforcement of psychological conditioning, the psychological threats, the coercive threats, and the New York Predator Department is part of, right, the conspiracy against individual rights, right? The spreading of propaganda, negative propaganda, rumors to slander, to the whitelisting of targeted individuals to cover up their crimes, which is the illegally brainwashing and illegal microchipping. And because again, I blew the whistle on what it is that they do and speak out against it as other TIs have, like I said, but I already know what they were going to do. I already know they're going to continue to do this. Now, like I said, this is bigger than me. This is way bigger than me, right? This is, like I said, even for the people that participate in it, their children, I'm doing this to help their children, right? Because guess what, right? When it happens to them or their children, okay, because they participate in it, they're going to be in a worse position because they knew what they were doing, okay? They knew what they were doing, right? They was given info or intel on TIs, and they're engaging in this sort of behavior. So, yeah, that's right. This is, but again, like I said, they're throwing everything and the kitchen sink. You know what I'm saying? And they figure because, I've been having insomnia for the past week or so that, it affects my mind. That's why, like I said, when I went to get change for the bus, I made sure that before I left that store that I count my change because I know what they've done in the past. You hear the sirens now? There you go. Yeah, that's right. Because again, if you don't learn what it is that they're doing to you, how are you going to be able to even survive what it is that they're doing to you, right? And this is part of the reason why you see within the black community, particularly black men, in the Predator Department, particularly black men, right, have been the fastest group of individuals that, look, he's putting his hand behind his ears, behind his head. As they did. I'll tell you, that's where I got to turn. Look. They are showing up today. Right? They are showing up today. So yeah, this is what they, as I say. So black. Oh, what happened? You leaving? Oh, why are you leaving? Okay, they got the Sambinas. They got the Sambinas, right? They're coming around the corner using their siren. Yeah. Listen, it's hilarious. But anyhow, there's a reason why a lot of black men and black boys have been, engaging in self-deletion because of cognitive warfare, because of coercive persuasion program. And, people, those who can see it, right? Those who can see the coercive persuasion program, right? It's, this is how they control people within the society. They're using such tactics and methods, which is criminal. I know it. They know it. Like I said, this is why I'm not afraid. This is why I'm not afraid. Not only am I not afraid of dying, I'm not afraid of confronting them. Okay? Right? Because again, these things must be exposed. Right? This is only going to get worse. If we who understand the truth keep silent, because that's exactly what they want us to do, is to keep silent. So if we who understand the truth keep silent, right, what does that say? Martin Luther King said what? So, if you remain silent in the face of tyranny, you're complicit in it. Right? And we want to walk around here like we're some moral country. Like we have more morality than anybody. But we're the least moral country on this planet. Right? We hire private mercenaries to go kill people in Africa, to go kill people in Asia, India, wherever, all across the globe. Right? We got, I just watched the video of, you know, you have the police department and the top of the head, the chief of the police department engaging in criminal action. Right? We got people who believe because God put them in positions of power that they don't have to respect the Constitution. Right? That because again, they don't have to respect God's law, man's law. They enforce God's law. But yet, these same people will pull over a black man and plant drugs in their car and all this stuff, and go to church on a Sunday talking about God is good and God is great. Do you understand? Like I said, the reality that they live. Look at the New York fecal department now. Look at the New York fecal department. Right? So there's a reason why they do that. Let's stick it up now. Yeah. Bleaching their skin. I know. Carol, you want to be next to me? She want to be next to me? Look at they looking. Look at they looking. They know. Look at they looking. I know. But I find it humorous now. Okay? I find it humorous because of what they're doing. Look at the compensation girl. The girl she's been walking across the street over there. Compensation girl. All the women. I tell you. You know, like, listen, their narrative is false. Their narrative is false. And because they're in a position of power, they can do whatever they want. And these dumbasses out here participating and following what it is that they're doing. All right? I'm gonna do a video of how Hitler got the German people to engage, not only to engage, but to ignore, right? And what is called the analysis of evil. Okay? And how the psychological term I'm looking for is, try to remember. What's the terminology? Is where people ignore the reality in front of them because they don't want to know. This is a term I used the term before many times, but I can't seem to think about it right now. But they're all picturing their nose. They're all picturing their nose. Look. Pinching his nose. Why? Because the light-skinned woman over there, light-skinned Keisha. Light-skinned Keisha. I'll tell you, they'll always send you take out your phone now, girl? Yeah, that's right. Record me. I'm recording you. Gee, I can't believe I forgot the name of it. But it's a psychological term in which that society can be conditioned to ignore the reality and what is it called? Anyway, I'll come back to it. I'll go find the article. But anyway, it's called the analysis of evil, right? And how people in society whole society can be conditioned. And again, it's all part of cognitive warfare. It's all part of cognitive warfare and neurocognitive warfare. And these are terminology, like I said, we have them. Remember PD again. Let me tell you, they're around today. Let me tell you. Yeah. You know, they're trying to do, that's intimidation. They're trying to do intimidation because they know I got their ass on video. I mean, now it's on video, but they know that I got some good evidence to prove what it is I'm saying. So, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, you know, yeah, I'm gonna I'll do a video on that. I'll do a video on that. I've done a video on it before, too. You know, but I've done so many videos. There's some videos I need to do that is going to that I need to do. I gotta always do videos on personal persuasion programming, particularly reading from the website psychologicalharassment.com, which talks about exactly what it is that they're doing, right? It's a very, very good resource website to look into if you're a TI, so that you can understand what it is that they're doing, right? Okay, let me save this video because I don't want it to be deleted. All right, talk to you guys next video.